Hello. Today I want to talk to you about the 5 stages of change. So, I speak a lot on this channel about healing because I believe that healing is the basis of our foundation for the next stages in our lives. Because healing is not the end of our journey. This is a lifelong part of our journey because as we go through life, we continue to heal, and I'll explain that later. But when I am speaking, I speak not only about spiritual healing, I also put in psychology in there because we are aligning the mind, body, and soul. Okay, so if we do not understand healing from a psychological perspective and a spiritual perspective, then we cannot align. Okay, so this is a psychological concept that I can explain from both the psychological and the spiritual and the body. So when we're talking about the psychological 5 stages of changes, the very first stage that we have is the pre-contemplation. This is before you even realize there's a problem. Okay, then you go into the second stage, which is contemplation, where you're like, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. Then you go into the preparation stage, which may be research. Like you start reading books about people or you see videos about people who are dealing with similar things, and you're like, maybe I can do that too. And then you go into the action stage. The 4th stage is the action stage. This is the stage where you start to actively work towards change. Okay? That's not the end of the story, folks. Not. Because after you've built your foundation, you've got to maintain that change, which is your 5th stage, the maintenance stage. When we go into the maintenance stage, that's when we're going and we are elevating, right? So we have that foundation and it's nice and sturdy. And then after we have that foundation, we can start dealing with more difficult things and maintaining that change, because as things come, as the light comes in, as we start to heal, we start to realize things we didn't even know was a problem. And we have to continue to work on that change, because things will come at us that will try to make us slide back down. It is our own responsibility to continue to maintain that change. If you want to see more, click on that related video. Bye, guys.